Okay, have you guys been following the Free Britney movement at all? It started a couple months ago when it seemed a little bit odd that Britney Spears was acting in the manner of which she was. She abruptly canceled her Las Vegas residency. She said that she was going to go look after her father, who recently had medical problems. And a lot of people went out there and they were like, wait a minute, something about this seems afoot. So the hashtag Free Britney started, and a lot of her Instagram fans and Twitter stans got together and talked about this to the point of where it actually hit national news. And then she left rehab because that's apparently where she was, said everything's all hunky dory. And since then, it's kind of been quiet, all quiet on the Western Front, so to speak, until today when we find out that Britney Spears' own father is suing a blogger for defamation over Free Britney related allegations. That's right, folks. He is suing a blogger who said things about him on the internet. A lot of things apparently. You know, in his mind, in his name is Jamie Spears. Jamie Spears' mind, enough is enough. You're saying too many things that aren't true, and that actually does kind of raise an interesting question, doesn't it? When we have defamation lawsuits, as if there's a big one happening right now with voice actor Vic Mignogna dealing with allegations of misconduct and assault and harassment on his part, or they're saying he did that to other women in the animation voice actor community. So I mean that's ongoing at the moment, and that's who knows where that's going to go. It's going to be very interesting to see the results of that. And now we're seeing this, and it does really bring up this very interesting point about criminal harassment, defamation, and people's right to free speech. Because we have the right to have opinions. We have the right to think of somebody what we want. There are many people out there who simply don't like me. That's fine. And that's okay, right? Like, that's fine. But it's like, but is there ever a point where it hits criminal harassment levels? And that's what is now going to be relatively looked at in these defamation suits, because this is just the first step, right? A defamation suit's a civil suit. Moving on past that, we're going to probably see people going after others on the internet for criminal harassment. We have actually kind of seen that in regards to Alex Jones. When he went on the whole Sandy Hook truther thing, there was one woman in Florida who so vehemently harassed the parents of the children who died, at least one family in particular, that a judge ordered her to never watch InfoWars ever again because of how much harassment she went after this family with. And it's so there are current, examples of there being problems on that front. But anyway, here's what it says. Jamie Spears claims that this is Anthony Elia has made it his mission to ensure that Britney's conservatorship ends without any information about the reality of the situation. For a quick thing with that one, Britney Spears is in a conservatorship because basically she went cray cray. If you all remember that from like a decade ago, and her father became basically her legal guardian. He gets to have control over almost every aspect of her life. And this is what the Free Britney movie's been about. The Free Britney movement has been about, is the fact that they hate the fact that she can't do what she wants to do, and he gets to control everything, at least for the most part. And that's what people are upset about. And the dad's like, no, 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 there's so much false information. Half of that isn't even true, blah, blah, blah. Anyway. So it says here that Elia alleged in a June 14th blog post that Britney's team was deleting positive comments on her Instagram page to make sure negative comments got more attention, and described it as a human rights violation. His claims were picked up by MSN, Us Weekly, In Touch, Perez Hilton, and others, according to the complaint. In addition to the blog post, Elia also posted several tweets and retweets spreading the allegations. The next day, he posted that negative comments were gone and the positive comments reappeared. Spears' lawyers argue that nothing was deleted in the first place and that it's actually impossible to repost deleted comments on Instagram. Enough is enough, states the complaint. It's time Elia understands that his words have consequences and he cannot blindly spout his baseless theories any longer. Well, the truth of the matter is he can, because he has the First Amendment right to do that. If he's saying that these negative comments were deleted, or first positive comments were deleted, but then they reappeared and negative comments were deleted and then those reappeared, that's a weird theory. It doesn't come across like defamation. That's what I don't get. Now, listen, I don't know everything on this one here. Okay. Like, I could be wrong and they could be viewing it that way. I don't think I am wrong. It doesn't come across like defamation at all. It comes across as just some dude on Instagram and Twitter going, something weird is happening here. And while the lawsuit states that it is impossible to repost deleted comments on Instagram, they are correct on that one. So it is weird, that they were doing it. It could be a glitch on Instagram's part. It could just be Elia made a mistake, but does that really like count for defamation? Does that really count for those sort of things? Truth of the matter is, I don't know. I'm not a lawyer. I'm not a judge. I'm not going to have any say on this one, but it feels weird to me that Jamie Spears is attempting to go after this guy for simply saying that negative Instagram posts were deleted and then they reappeared, and positive ones were deleted and then they reappeared. If I'm going to give you my theory, my 2 cents on it, my thoughts, my opinion, which is protected under the First Amendment, thank you very much, is that this almost kind of feels like it's an attack on one person to silence anyone else who wants to use the Free Britney hashtag. It's such a loose sounding argument. They've said that our Instagram posts or the comments were deleted then reappeared. Clearly defamation. Doesn't it come across a little bit funky? I know I'm not the only one that thinks that clearly, but that's where we are right now. Britney Spears' father is suing a blogger who said on Twitter that Instagram posts were deleted, then they reappeared for defamation. If you had a medical emergency months ago, like a stroke, I think, why not work on getting that fixed? Why not work on getting yourself fixed? Why not work on getting yourself healthy? Why not work on getting your daughter healthy? Why not work on getting your daughter healthy to a point of where you're not the one who controls her? How about that? Try that, do that, see where that goes. I mean, it's a wild concept that you'd want your child to be independent of you after a while. But I'm just saying that as a parent of one, soon to be 2 young girls, I would eventually want them to live free. So maybe it's time to free Britney. Perhaps. Anyway, your thoughts, your opinions, let me know down in the comments below. I will talk to you guys later. Have yourself a fantastic day. Thanks for watching. Don't sue me for having an opinion, Jamie Spears, and peace out.